So I was 29. I'm 33 now, but I was 29 when I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. With no family history, caught me completely off guard. And it was just a point in my life where I already knew football was huge to me, but my teammates and everything just kind of became absolute family. So yeah, it was one of the hardest times of my life for sure, but football and physical activity definitely got me through it.
And not only are you a survivor, I mean, a professional soccer player on top of that, just what has that been like?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think, there's two parts to it. I think a good friend of mine at the time, said there's life before cancer and there's life after cancer. And I think I always knew I had the best job in the world, but I think the whole enjoyment factor just escalated times 100. I massively appreciate the job I do. I get to run around on a field and kick a ball around for like all day, and that's just, it brings me so much enjoyment, and like the team sport environment and camaraderie and going into a community straight away. It's definitely one of the reasons I don't think I was ever suited to individual sports. Like I love being around people. I get such a kick out of it, and yeah, it's just an absolute privileged position to be playing pro sports and being an athlete, and again being able to use that platform for the better good to kind of raise awareness for breast cancer charities, which I do a lot for, and I get a lot of fulfillment through that actually.
That's actually my next question, kind of just talking about working with those local nonprofits and bringing awareness of how important is that to spread that? It
was massive. It was such a turning point for me, I think, mid-treatment, that I kind of had a conversation with my brother and my sister that, if and when I was ever ready to talk about it, I knew I wanted to. Early detection saves lives, and that whole message of, it's okay to go and get checked if you feel something abnormal, that was kind of the whole awareness piece. Because for me, I had no education with the disease. I knew nothing about it, and that was my frustration. So that became where my sort of energy was focused to. And I'd done a lot of that in the UK, after I'd finished treatment, and I didn't want to lose that coming out here. It means a lot to me, sort of connecting with the community that are going through something really hard, and Pink Ribbon Goods, I just, resonated so much with me, the fact that they provide transport for patients going through treatment or healthy meals. Because I, for one, was in such a lucky position being at Arsenal that helped me through everything, that there are so many people that aren't. So that's been awesome, and BSC have been amazing with connecting me with Pink Ribbon Good and kind of continuing that work out here.
It seems like you've really hit the ground running. I mean, in its first year, you're already doing that.
Yeah, I think it's important to me. I think, of course my focus is always performance and being an athlete, and, we're here to do a job, but I think outside of that, there's more to life than sport and football, and there's some people that are going through some really difficult things, and I also think social media is full of all the positives and all the great things in life, and there's a lot of people that don't really talk about the really difficult things, and that was another big thing for me, was to try and normalize the conversation, help people. So I think, you could be going through something really difficult, but I think if you go through it together with the community, it becomes that little bit easier.